My parent kicked out my sister, her fiancé, and their 3-month-old baby for their swinger friends. So I cut my parents off for good. This post will probably be long and I'll try not to ramble too much and hope that this post is easy to follow. But I'm not sure how to handle the situation at hand, so I need advice. For context, my parents are swingers. I found out about them being swingers right after I graduated high school in 2016. I've never really had an opinion on the matter until recently. I don't care what they do behind closed doors, but I personally don't want to see it in person. I'm sure that makes me sound like a bad person. But I've always accepted them for who they are. It's honestly just really weird to see my parents make out with other people when they're around a group of people. Anyways, they are in a relationship with another couple and have been with them for almost 2 years. They, being the other couple, just recently moved in with my parents because they lost their house and couldn't find another place in time. My parents kicked my sister, her fiancé, and their baby out of the basement in order to give their friends the space and put my sister, her fiancé, and baby upstairs in one bedroom to share, which is a small 12 by 12 room. The friends have also stated that they're another set of grandparents for my niece and call themselves grandma insert name and papa insert name. My sister and her fiancé are not comfortable with this, but my parents and their friends don't seem to care because they're all together as one. Now on to the vacation. We were supposed to go on our first ever family vacation last year, October 2021, but it ended up getting pushed back to April of this year due to costs because of my wedding, which everyone was fine with. It then got pushed back again because my sister was in her 3rd trimester of her pregnancy and couldn't fly. It is now scheduled for February of 2023. My parents told my sister and I, along with our SOs, that they would be bringing their friends along on the vacation. And I'm frustrated about it, to be honest. With the way that they've been handling things with my sister and with all of their PDA, it's made me not want to go anymore. It's our first ever family vacation, like I've already mentioned, and I wanted it to be just family. I'm at a loss and I'm not sure how to handle the situation. And we don't want to upset my parents about how I and everyone else, my husband, sister, and BL feel. Any advice? Edit 1. I'm married and do not live at home anymore. Although my sister, her fiancé, and baby do. They're currently looking for places. We live in a state where the cost of living is super high, like a lot of places right now. And with them only having one income, it's harder for them to find something. Hopefully that clears things up. Edit 2. I didn't expect this to get as much attention as it did. And I have read each comment and taken advice. So thank you. I'm fully aware that my parents are adults and can do what they want. I never once said that they couldn't. And I never said I wasn't against their relationship with this other couple. They refer to themselves as swingers. But yes, you could say they are in a polyamorous relationship. The issue I have is how they shove it down everyone's throats. I don't care what they do in private behind closed doors. But once I see the PDA and the other things they do to each other when other people are around, that's where I get uncomfortable around the situation. They have a calendar on the fridge that says what nights they will swap beds and sleep with the other person. My mom and the other woman move between my dad and the other guy. There are also times where they make sexual jokes about screwing each other or randomly flash each other when we are around. Like, at least wait until people aren't there to do those things. That's the part I'm not okay with. Relevant comments. Comment 1. Your parents sound incredibly demanding and childish. I wouldn't go at all, point blank. Tell me. Your parents strike me as the type of people who do shitty things, don't care about how anyone else feels, and cover it all by saying nonsense like I'm just living my best life. This is so bizarre by so many degrees. OPP replied. It's so bizarre. I truly love my parents and I know it would hurt them if I tell them I'm not going. But it makes me so uncomfortable on so many levels to see them do things with another person. I think I'm just going to talk to them, and if they decide they're still taking them, I'll tell them I'm not going. Thank you for your comment. Comment 2. Yay, I'm all for alternative lifestyle and shit, but you can't be doing that around your kids. Family time is for the family, not family plus fuck buddies. OOP replied, I'm all for supporting my parents as they have always been there for me. But like I've mentioned, I don't want to see every single thing they do. A kiss here and there is fine. But to make out or make sex jokes about what they want to do to each other in front of me is not cool. And that's where I draw the line. Thanks for your comment. Comment 3. If I were you, I'd invite them out somewhere for coffee or lunch or whatever without their friends. Explain that I appreciate that they see me as enough of an adult that they were able to be honest about their relationship with the other couple. But with that being said, I'd hope that they can understand though how nobody wants to have their parents' sexual relationships on display in front of them. I tell them that I'm uncomfortable with this new couple and do not view them as family regardless of the relationship they currently have with them. The upcoming trip was to be a family vacation. And in light of all that is going on, it is no longer something that would be a fun trip with my family, and I will no longer be joining them. Let them be upset. They've decided who they want to spend time with. Update 1. Hi everyone. A few weeks ago I made a post about my parents inviting their friends on a family vacation and said I'd give an update after I talked to my parents. Well, I did, and it didn't go well. Also, sorry the update took so long. I've been struggling with the outcome really badly and I needed time to write it all out. So on to the update. I brought up all of my feelings to my parents and they weren't very happy. They asked why I never brought it up, and I told them that it was because I was fine with everything until I started seeing it, and that's when it made me uncomfortable. Now they think I don't accept them for who they are, and they don't really see an issue with inviting their friends or doing other things with their friends in front of everyone else around. My mom basically said that what they do is none of my business or anyone else's and they can do what they want. Which is true, they're adults and can do what they want. But some of the things they do should be in private settings and not for others to see. They also consider their girlfriend and boyfriend to be family again, which is fine. I know many people do, and since it's a family vacation they're still inviting them regardless of how everyone feels about it. I just want to be with my parents for once without their friends being there and having them be all over each other. They also see no issue with their friends calling themselves grandparents to my niece. I got upset and told them my husband and I would not be attending the vacation and they could take someone else. And until they understand where I'm coming from, I would not be going around. So for the time being my parents are being cut off. I'm very sad about the outcome, and it makes me sad that they would choose their friends over their own child. But to each their own, I guess. Thank you all for the comments. I read every single one of them. Even if I didn't comment back, I still read them. There were some very nice supporting ones that really helped, and also some not very nice ones that also helped. So thank you all. Final comment from OOP on her sister. Yes, my sister agrees with me. I'm not sure if she's planning on going or not, so if she doesn't we might go on our own little vacation. This is a repost sub. I am not the OOP. Thank you for watching. For more videos like this remember to like and subscribe. Also remember to let us know your thoughts below in the comments.